Okay. Today I don't... Excuse me? What? Oh yeah, here's my stats, just to let you know. Yeah, this is what my stats are. I think my life regen goes up to 12 eventually, but these are my stats. With the mods changed, I changed the mod so that, first of all, I can't disable items apparently because some of the items that I had disabled I had already picked up. So I just removed all the ones that seem useless / way too OP, including 3 of my ATGs, all the golden guns, and any healing except for the crit healing, because the crit healing seems kind of balanced, 8 HP every time I crit. Obviously, I'm never going to hit that much crit with no crit glasses, which are another thing. And I also changed the stats so that they're less powerful, so we only have a 4% chance with Hermit Scarf. We only have 30 shields. We only have 10% move speed, 10% attack speed, and it scales very badly. And then everything else is pretty much the same. A Bitter Root's less. Infusion is the same. Sticky Bombs are the same. Pretty much just saying that, just putting that out there. We do still have the this because it's OP and I love it. And hard to place. And I have to kill 231 things to be able to use it again. Okay. I just wanted to have a quick episode because I did do things. I'm willing to admit it. I wasn't willing to admit it the first time I tried this take. I did things, okay? This is what I've done. This is all that I have done. Obviously, you haven't seen me do all this, which means that I decided I'm not going to show it all and I'm going to redo it. So the thing that I'm going to redo today, not really, but kind of, but also not at all, is Aquatic Scourge, which I'm very confused about. Now, Aquatic Scourge requires us to have shark fins as well as starfish, which were things that we couldn't get because we didn't have a left ocean, a normal ocean. So I crafted in the scrapped episode 11, I crafted or manufactured an ocean as well as making it crimson proof because there is crimson all over here, which I purified. And then I sucked water from all the caves down here up into there with inlets and such. It was great. Great, marvelous strategy. So what's the problem, you might be asking? You refought something, you have death mode on clearly, you still have the 50% damage buff, okay? Still have that 50% damage buff, so it seems pretty balanced. Honestly, it kind of does. We're using a weapon that we can get before fighting any boss because all of this is pre-boss in hard mode. So I need to show you something. And this thing is kind of confusing. So obviously we got all our stuff. We have our 3 banners because reasons. And we placed campfires as well as other stuff. And I need to redo this, which I know, but I'll do it at some point. But the real thing for today, okay? Summon. So we got the boss. And can I get rage? I can get rage. Give me a second. All right, we got a decent amount of rage. So I'm going to talk a little bit. First off, I love that he just hangs out and waits for you to attack him. It's so nice. I wonder if he despawns without you leaving. First of all, 220k HP already. Just saying. So, Aquatic Scourge has a bug. I don't know what causes it. It has nothing to do with Risk of Rain mod. Now, I haven't tried disabling the mod entirely because then I would have to do save scumming and backups and all that dumb stuff to be able to see if it works, because if you remove a mod and then load into a world, it breaks the world. Just to let you know, that's how it works. And it also breaks the character. So, generally that's what happens. So I don't know exactly what's causing this, but normal Aquatic Scourge is after you hit the 50% HP mark, which will hit eventually, maybe. Also, I love this fight because he's just so... They did change him, I know that, because he used to leave a lot more spores behind him. Maybe it's just death mode. Makes it a little bit easier with the spores and a little bit harder with the teeth and stuff. But once he starts leaving spores is when the bug happens. Because as you can see, I have been taking damage. I've been taking damage, quite a bit of damage. But if we look at the spores, they're bugged. They don't do anything. They have literally no hitbox. The green ones as well. Literally no hitbox. I would be taking massive amounts of damage and getting poisoned normally. I don't know what caused it. There's no settings that I know of in Calamity Mod that do this. So, obviously this fight's way easier, but like, I am fighting him on the hardest difficulty. Or not on the hardest difficulty. I am fighting him on the difficulty that I should be fighting him on. It's just like the question of like, why are his spores not working? So I'm not going to do anything else in this episode but ask, hey, why are these spores not working? If you know, that'd be great. If you don't know, that sucks. And I guess that's just too bad. But it's just going to be a short episode because that's pretty much all I really had. I was going to do eyes as well, but sorry, the twins. But the twins aren't really like, I can totally just not do the twins. Also, these homing things, like these teeth homing is the most annoying thing in the universe. Because you can't really do any of the strats that you'd normally do. I also need to delete 2 layers to that because they're really annoying and dangerous, and I almost died. Can I get my rage? Please? Like, look at this. They're gonna hit me 3 times. Alright, he's dead. Rage? No rage mode, because you have to be near an enemy, but yeah. So there's that. I mean, I barely made it through, but he's a very easy boss, especially if I didn't have the issues that I was going with. But yeah. So that's my question. My question for you. Why did that happen? Things that I have tested. Number 1, I have tested disabling death mode. It does nothing. I have tested removing every item. None of them do anything. I thought for a second it might be Hermit Scarf. I thought it might be Perma Guardian's Heart. I thought it might be Barbed Wire. Nothing. None of them. I have tried removing accessories. None of my accessories give me a resistance. I've tried having no armor on. I've literally fought this guy wearing Red's armor. Just saying. Does nothing. So I'm very curious what the problem could be, because I have no idea. And it kind of like, it feels about as scummy as fighting all these guys, one-shotting them all with the yo-yo, pretty much. But the yo-yo is gotten literally directly after fighting Seafood Man. So now that we fought him, I think that was totally normal fight. Like, I don't know. I don't know at this point. I really don't. Because, like, sure, we were getting probably, like, some crits. I'd say this is, like, essentially crits. This is literally just a second crit. So we were getting, like, double crits, let's say. Or triple crits. So our crit chance, instead of being 34%, we'll say it was somewhere in the 70s. We had 75% crit chance. That's what we'll say. So it's not like we're that insanely powerful. Especially after turning death mode back on. I'm just curious why he exists in the way he does. And yeah, that's my question. I'll see you guys in the next episode next week.